woke up one day and I felt, I hate to use this term, but it's the first thing that comes to my mind is I felt dumb. You know, I went in at 22 and probably about around like 25, 26 is where I, started hunting for knowledge. It's just deep. Like, I didn't want to be one of them guys that all I knew was crime, and I made a commitment to sit down and learn what I needed to learn so that I wouldn't come back. Don't sit here and over leverage on something that is never going to be for show. Like, portion that thing out. You ain't got to put the whole thing on one trade.
Yeah. Everybody talks about the wins, but nobody talks about the bottom. Not the drawdowns, not the losses, not the life situations that force you to change everything. Today's episode is different. Keith, also known as From the Bottom Trades, isn't just talking about charts. He's talking about real life, from prison to purpose, to trying to build something better, one trade, one decision at a time. No fake gurus, no overnight success story, just a man trying to figure it out and stay on the right path while doing it. This is a conversation about discipline, redemption, and what it really means to start from the bottom. I'm Woodz, and this is NOFOMO.
Yo, what is happening, people? We are back with another episode of NOFOMO, man. And we got a special guest on the line, man. We got Keith from the Bottom Trades. What's happening, man?
What's up, man? I'm all good, man. I pray all is well with you.
Oh, yeah. Staying 10 toes through it all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, living life, learning lessons.
Square business, man. So, man, you had hit me up, man, and said, "What's up, big dog? I see what you're doing." I said, "Man, I see what you're doing too, man. Let's talk about it." You know what I'm saying?
Right. No question.
Hey, man, Keith, tell me, you go by the name From the Bottom Trades online. What does that name mean to you, and what story are you trying to tell with it?
Oh, man. So, From the Bottom Trades, a lot of people, when they first hear From the Bottom, they think like, oh, you're a beginner. Okay, yeah, you can think that, but the story behind From the Bottom Trades is, it's a story of exactly where I came from when I started even wanting to learn how to do the trading thing. And I learned from the bottom. Now, everybody has their own bottom that they've been at in life, but my bottom was when I was incarcerated. And that there is what sparked that is where my interest got sparked for day trading.
Okay.
So, I was at the very bottom. I'm talking about, when you behind them bars, it's like, man, I got to do something to better my life. I have to. Or at least it was for me. Because, everybody got their little thing that they into when they in there. You either going to want to be one of the type that, play cards all day, be in front of the TV all day, or, you're going to figure out ways to leave out better than you were when you came in.
Right.
So that was, I ended up making the decision that that's what I needed to do. I woke up one day and I felt, I hate to use this term, but it's the first thing that comes to my mind is I felt dumb. I went in at 22 and probably about around like 25, 26 is where I, started hunting for knowledge. Because I just felt, I don't know, Arrested Development is real. And you can feel it. You can feel that, you know what? I'm not learning anything. I'm not knowing anything. And that was, one of my fears was going back, all because I didn't know anything different. And not only that, a lot of times, a lot of guys, when you ask them, why was you doing what you was doing? The first thing they say was, that's all I knew, And it's just deep. Like, I didn't want to be one of them guys that all I knew was crime, and I made a commitment to sit down and learn what I needed to learn so that I wouldn't come back.
Right. Okay. So what first pulled you into options trading, and why did you choose options over stocks, futures, crypto, forex?
Well, binary options. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody get pulled in for the same reason on binary options.
Mm.
It's fast money. I'm
Mm.
talking about it's fast. It may be the fastest. Honestly, it may be the fastest, depending on your account size. I will say that, but still, even with a small account, you could turn $50 into. You know what? I'm gonna speak on my fiance. She's turned $20 into 900 to 1,000 in less than 2 hours.
Wow.
Facts. Yeah, that's what I
Wow.
said. Like, man, what the heck? I done created a monster. But just as fast as it comes, it's just as fast as it goes. But
Right.
that's what really got me into it was the fast money. It's almost like super scalping, honestly. But I'm into all forms except for something I would say the real options where you got the Greeks and all that stuff. But with binary options, you don't have to deal with the Greeks. It's just the whole time expiry aspect of it that I'm really focused on and worried about. So, but that's what really got me into it was the fast money. But like they say, the faster it come, the faster it go. Or slow dough is for show.
Yeah.
It's like one of them type sayings. Like it can be one of those type situations, but for the most part, with discipline and some type of knowledge in trading, it can definitely be your bread and butter.
Okay. So tell us about Cincinnati, bro. Being that you from Cincinnati, how has your environment shaped your trading journey and your mindset or your hustle?
Well, I was born and raised in Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm like 45 minutes south right now,
Okay.
which is Cincinnati, Ohio. And I only been here for like 4 years. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I only been here for 4 years. So my surroundings now, so I'm gonna rewind a little bit, right?
Okay. Go
I
ahead.
was released from incarceration about 5 years ago.
Okay.
So, but while I was in there, I told my people, I said, look, once I find a good job, I might as well start my life in Cincinnati, which is what I end up doing. So I started my life in Cincinnati. I needed a new surrounding because, like a lot of places, Dayton, Ohio is crime driven, is crazy, and I didn't want to go back into the same old stuff that I was getting into before I got incarcerated at 22.
Real.
And I'm almost 40 now, so but I didn't want to go back to that stuff. I don't see myself going back, but I don't even want to be tempted. When you're around those same people, like it'll drag you in. It'll drag you in. I didn't have people call me to this day. Hey man, what's up? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Nah.
Real.
No, I'm cool, man. So just knowing that I'm away from that environment, it makes a big difference. So now that I'm here in Cincinnati, I don't know people like that. The only people I know are the people at my job. So it's like show me your friends, I could tell you who you are. Type of situation.
Right.
I don't have no friends up here like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't have to worry about the riffraff that comes with the whole friends thing, being pulled in, peer pressure, things like that. So, but if I would have went back home, I got plenty family and friends, and ain't no telling what'll happen. Yeah, I could be strong enough and stand up for myself. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. But for anybody, it can be easy to be pulled into the peer pressure. Me being here in Cincinnati, it's like it's easier for me to stay on my grind, stay on my hustle, and take care of mine and stand on all 10.
So like let's get into struggles and lessons. So trading is tough, bro, especially in early years. What has been the hardest wall that you've hit so far in your journey?
The hardest wall was knowing when to stop. And it's like not knowing when to stop trading, but knowing when to stop putting money in that account to trade. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna fake it. I'm not gonna fake it. I'm gonna be all 100 with you, man. I didn't put rent money in the account. Yeah, it was the dumbest, stupidest thing, and I don't advise nobody to do it. I don't.
Yep.
The first time I did it, it worked out. And the only reason why I end up putting rent money in there is because life be lifing. Stuff happens, and it's like, yo, I gotta make something shake. You know, yeah, I got this job, but I need some extra yannies right now. You know, so first time it worked out. You know what I'm saying? Turned a little money into a nice little chunk of change. But the second time, it ain't work out too smooth.
Yep.
So it's like, don't never use money that's gonna affect your livelihood.
You never
know?
use more than what you can afford to lose.
Exactly. Thank you. I
Use
couldn't have
only
said it
what you
better
can afford to
myself.
lose. Right.
Yes, I couldn't have said it better myself, man. So that right there, that was big right there. You know, that was a big lesson. I think I even made a TikTok on it, right? I was like, baby, I'm sorry. I lost the rent money. You know what I'm saying? She like, what?
Man.
You lost the rent money? What? You
Yeah.
know, like, I felt like a failure as a man to provide and protect. You know what I'm saying? We had this agreement that, look, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take care of this. You take care of that.
Right.
But I ain't hold up my end of the deal. You know, it was real. It was that right there. It taught me a whole lot about myself, how far I'm willing to take it. Even to this day, even though I've learned plenty lessons, but when it come down to that trading, that was a lesson I learned right there.
Right.
I mean, no, we didn't get kicked out, but it don't feel good getting that eviction notice on your door because they putting that rush on you to pay them bills. You know, so that's one thing I can't do again.
So like, when you think back to your biggest loser trade, what did it teach you about yourself and not just about the markets?
My biggest losing trade taught me to have more patience on top of what I thought I had. But not only that, over leveraging. You know, like, don't sit here and over leverage on something that is never going to be for show. You know, like, portion that thing out. You ain't got to put the whole thing on one trade.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. Yeah, it came fast, but just because you feel like your luck is coming, if you sit here and turn $100 into 500 in less than an hour, don't sit here and try to take that whole 500 and try to get it somewhere close to a whole grand, unless you just got it like that. But if you know you ain't got it like that, man, or even if you do got it like that, that's faster than what somebody could have made in a day's work you know, a day in one day going to work. Take some out, enjoy the fruits of your labor instead of sitting here going for the gusto.
Right.
You know?
Right. So like, do you feel like you're closer to finding your own style, or are you still experimenting with different strategies?
No, I'm not. I'm really not experimenting no more. But I'm willing to hear other strategies out. You know, I'm willing to build on top of mine that I do have.
Right.
I'm still in that learning phase. And honestly, I feel like you're never like all the way there with this stuff. It's like life. It's like life with trading. Like, you're never done learning lessons until you're gone off this earth, with this physical. Even then, depending on, you know, what you believe in, there are still lessons after this life, depending on what you believe in.
Right. Right.
You know, I'm not here to push my thoughts and views. Trust me, I'm not. But just me personally on what I believe. You know, like, it's not over with.
Right.
Lessons is going to be a forever thing. You know.
So let's talk about mindset and drive. From the outside, I see your ambition and your consistency because you're constantly showing up. What keeps you motivated even when your results aren't there yet?
Man, knowing for a fact that this could take me away from my 9 to 5. And Lord knows if somebody from my 9 to 5 see this, they're gonna be like, "Oh, so you thinking about leaving us?" Yes, I am. I'm sorry. It's the whole thing, the whole concept of freedom. You know, that's one thing that keeps me driven. Knowing that this could have some type of freedom, man, like financial freedom, just freedom with your time.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather be somewhere doing yoga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just, I feel like there's a whole lot more to life than spending 2/3 of it at a place that's not even your own.
Real.
You know, like I've already been incarcerated. I know what it feels like to have my time taken away from me. Or, you know, or me giving my time in all actuality. I know what it feels like to give my time to somebody, 11 years worth of it. So knowing the freedom that can come behind this, man, that's just one of the you know, things that keeps me driven. You know, but now that I have, you know, I have a fiance with a dog, like that stuff alone, that stuff is costly. That stuff costs. So it's like, you know, knowing that I have that, you know, somebody up under my wing to take care of and to help protect and provide, that right there is enough to be like, hey, I got to get my stuff straight and get this. I got to get it. I got to.
Real. So did you ever wrestle with doubt? And if so, what helps you push through those moments?
You know what's wild? I've never had the doubt. Never. Once I seen myself at the bottom, paper trading, seeing results, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. The math gonna speak for itself. And it did. Like I'm sitting here on grid paper with color pencils and a calculator with only the open, the high, the low, and the close for every day. Once and with the open, high, low, close, you can get so much data. I mean, that's what all indicators are basically driven off of. But plugged into a mathematical equation, man, you can get so much information out of those 4 pieces. So much. So sitting there doing that hours on end, studying this stuff day in, day out, and then seeing results on whether you want to call it guesstimating or making a calculated step on it on paper trading, like literally paper trading, not on a computer. I'm doing paper, literally drawing this stuff out, you know, sitting here literally paper trading and seeing results. Like, hold on, it's something to this. It is. It's something to this. So honestly, I've never had that doubt, and I've been going on strong, learning my lessons. I don't like saying taking losses. I really believe that your losses are lessons in this, and it's something to look into if you do lose. So yeah, doubt, I haven't doubted it. I haven't.
So if you wasn't trading, what else do you think that you would be pouring this kind of energy into?
That's deep you say that. That's deep you say that. Because I've actually was wondering the same thing. Because I never sat down and tried to learn what I call a hard skill. You know, something like, I might be wording this incorrectly, but something like HVAC, welding, plumbing. I look at these as being hard skills, stuff that's
Trades.
always
Those are trade skills.
Trade skills.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought about it back in the day, but once I seen results on paper trading, I said, hold on, I don't know. I just seen it. I seen the vision. I seen the vision of financial freedom.
Even
Like,
with the given statistic that 90% of traders fail.
Even with that. Even with that. But you know what's wild? When they say 95% fail, that's 95 that gave up. You know, like you're gonna you're gonna like run through loss after loss after loss. You got to be able to take that, man. As the old school saying, bosses take losses.
Right.
You know, but
Right.
students gonna turn them losses into lessons.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's a student of the game. You know, everybody. But you know, it's wild. Like I don't see me being part of that 95%.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing about it, bro, is like you to make it in this game, you damn near got to be delusional about yourself, bro.
What?
For real. You got to believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker.
Like
when
no
people
other, man.
gonna talk down to you, people gonna doubt you, people gonna be waiting for you to fail, people gonna be watching your progress to see when your shit gonna flop, and you still got to keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Still got to keep pushing.
You're gonna have times when you don't want to talk about your shit, you don't want to post, you know, shit just fucked up right now, but you got to keep pushing through it all.
You got to keep pushing. You might don't have to post it, but keep pushing.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be good. It'd be good if you posted it, you know what I'm saying, for transparency and keeping it real with the people. Like, look, I done lost.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
and people value that transparency.
Heck yeah. And I really feel like that's what's wrong with the trading community nowadays.
Right. It's too much fluff.
People. It's too much fluff, man.
Yep.
It's too much fluff.
Too much fluff.
It's way too much. Like it feel like somebody's trying to sell you a dream.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I'm not trying to sit here and say I got it all figured out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that, you know, you can get rich overnight with this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but you can come and grow and learn. And once you see that, you know, all it really takes is some discipline.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it really takes, honestly.
For real.
That's all it takes.
For real. So like, I noticed that you don't use prop firms. What's your take on them? Have you considered it, or is there a reason why you stayed away?
So when it comes to prop firms, right?
Mm-hmm.
I actually feel like when you're dealing with like Forex or what I like to call spot trading, where you have a stop loss, an entry, and a take profit, or maybe a couple take profits, you know what I'm saying? When you're doing that style of trading and you're just starting out, I feel like that's a beautiful way to go.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's a beautiful way to go.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have some type of knowledge of the game, it's still a good way to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. For some reason, I feel like you should be able to lean on your own leverage, you know, use your own money.
Mm-hmm.
Use your own money. But I'm nowhere near as educated on prop firms as I should be. All I see is that somebody is giving you money, but you have to pay. You have to pay something. You got to have some type of skin
you got to
in the
prove
game.
yourself. You got to prove yourself.
Exactly. In order for you to get those payouts.
Yeah.
And when I was trying to look into it, that was around a time where a lot of these people was not paying out. Like for some odd reason, something ended up happening. Now people not getting paid out, and that right there will leave a bitter taste in anybody's mouth.
Oh yeah, because you spend 30 to 60 days busting your ass to get to a payout, and then you get denied after you spent all that time. It's like nobody wants to go work a job for a month or two and don't get no paycheck.
Now.
You know what I'm saying?
Now. What?
Real.
So when you hear a company has done their employees like that, that's gonna make you be like, I'm gonna go back over here. You know?
Yeah.
But I do want to get into it. I do want to try it. Just to say I've done it.
Right.
And I think I was trying to do something, but it's like the setup was so complicated, and I was like, I'm just sticking to my bread and butter. But I'm gonna go back to it and I'm gonna try it out. I definitely am. I definitely am. But
I think you should, because it'll help you to so that you're not spending your own capital, you know what I'm saying, on it. You leverage the prop firms to build more capital in your own personal account. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because if you can spend $100 with a prop firm, do an eval, prove yourself, and then build that up to a $10,000-$20,000 payout, and then you take half of that to put it back, reinvest back into yourself by putting it into your own account. Then you take a quarter of that and put back into the prop firms, and then you take the other quarter and you pay yourself. You know what I'm saying? So you have a plan behind it.
Hey man, You just sold that. Send me the link. You just sold that. Send me the link.
Yeah,
Send me the link.
You know what I'm saying?
real.
We're gonna chop it up on that, bro. Because
No
you know, I
question.
want you to step on this prop firm side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely am. That's one thing I will say. I'm not against it though.
Yeah,
I just hope that when it's my turn,
right.
when I do that payout request, man,
Now,
I know
see,
how it feels to not get no money.
I mess with the reputable companies. You know what I'm saying? So like everybody I mess with has a history. You know what I'm saying with me.
Right.
I've dealt with getting payouts from them. They've helped me in some kind of way at some point. You know, or I know others that have achieved plenty of payouts from them. You know what I'm saying? So and then I have a new one that I'm working with right now, and I'm watching everything they're doing to make sure they valid, you know, and everything that they do and how they move, you know, so that you know, if it's a reputable company, bro, then I don't mind speaking up on it and saying that, you know, this is somebody you should rock with. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot me the link later, man.
Yeah,
for real.
For
No, I'm
sure.
dead serious. Shoot me the link. This is not for content. Shoot me the link.
I got you. And then some traders see prop firms as training wheels. Others see them as a trap. Where do you land in that debate?
I look at it as a stepping stone. I don't see it as neither one. I look at it as a stepping stone.
Right, right. So it's training wheels or a trap, but you see it as a stepping stone.
Yeah, like I don't see it as. I understand why they say that. I understand why they say training wheels and trap. I see it as a stepping stone.
Right.
Yeah, Sorry, my bad. I can't pick one of those.
Yeah, because it's a tool that you can utilize for leverage. You know?
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Exact, man.
Yeah.
My point.
So if you had a fully funded account tomorrow with no risk to your own capital, how would your trading approach be differently?
Oh, I had to switch my mindset back to spot trading. You know, Forex, indices, you know, spot trading where I know I got a stop loss. I know I got an entry and I know I got a TP. I will go ahead, keep in my mind my R&R and go from there. Over leveraging, out the window. You telling me you giving me that risk free? What?
Yeah.
Man, I'm about to try to make something. I'm not about to full port nothing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Nah, we ain't doing no full port. We about to go ahead and do this the right way.
Real.
Heck yeah. And I would pray that, you know, my analysis would go how I needed to go. You know, but I also think this, right? Because I know them prop firms got rules and stuff. And these rules, I know they're only in place. Some people will say it's a trap or whatever. I look at it as that's doing nothing but trying to set you up for success so that you can be, you know, a real profitable trader.
Yes.
You know, that's how I look at it.
You mess with the right prop firm, it's gonna make you a better trader, bro. It's gonna transform you into a better trader.
Yeah. Now they might have some people probably got some rules out there that's just super outlandish. Like, what? You telling me my drawdown can be only that's it?
Yeah.
You know, like let's be real. but I definitely see it as a stepping stone though. I definitely do.
And so like what's one piece of advice that you would give someone who is also grinding and trying to break through like you are?
One piece of advice I would give is there are stages with this trading stuff, right? And I apologize because I can't give you all the stages off mine. I would need some type of aid. Like I would have to go back into all my files and you know little posts that I done found that I highly relate within myself.
Right.
But there are stages, and it's like that moment where you feel like you're gonna give up, like you just like, man, forget this. It's not guaranteed that your very next time you're gonna skyrocket. It's not guaranteed that you're gonna skyrocket your next time. But what if that was that time where you just gave up and you skyrocket from that? Now don't get me wrong, this stuff is not for everybody. But if you've seen something come out of the deal, within, let's say, 2 years' time, If you seen something come out of the deal in 2 years' time, and don't give up. But don't give up. Don't sit here and put in more than you can what's the word I'm looking for? You can stand to lose. Definitely don't do that. Ain't nothing wrong with demo trading. Start slow. Gain all the tools. Man, I know you only asked me for one, but these are just the things
that,
man.
It's value, man. It's value because people are watching this and trying and looking for those clues to how they need to move forward. You know what I mean?
I can dig it. Gain all the tools you get a mentor. Somebody who has somebody who doesn't mind being transparent about what they've lost. Like they're not afraid to sit here and show you their account. This mentor ain't gotta be somebody who's some big YouTube influencer, big TikTok influencer, or whatever platform they are. They don't have to be that big.
Right.
You can learn from a baby. You can learn from a fool. You know what I'm saying? What to do, what not to do. Just find somebody that you can correspond, but you can correspond with when it comes down to this trading stuff.
Real.
From a mentor.
Touching on that, I wanted to ask you, who are some of the traders that you look up to or study, and what has been the most valuable influence on your trading education so far?
Wow, man. And see, this is the wild part about these questions, right? It's like number one, I'm a Sagittarius.
Yeah.
All right. So the way I think, it can be a little different sometimes, and it's like I never have like that one answer to that one question. Like it's always gonna be more than one or two, But my journey started with, I believe the company was IML.
Yeah.
Or IM Academy.
I started with that.
Yeah, IM Academy. So through IM Academy, I came across another organization. I don't even know if I should put their names out there like that. I don't, because I don't know what they're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been keeping up with them, but I would love to. But
IML's getting sued.
Ooh. Well, as you say, like I said, at one point in time, I was with it.
I ran across a whole documentary on them the other night. I was cracking up, bro. That's
they got
crazy.
A whole documentary. Yeah, man.
They got ran out of the States. Now they overseas and they're getting sued for the shit they doing overseas. So
it's crazy. And that's what makes this whole trading space bad, man. When you hear stuff like that, it makes it bad.
Right.
But I was with an organization. I was with them, but I end up rubbing shoulders with another organization that was with them also. So broke off from IML, was a part of another organization, and they had all type of educational stuff. It was crazy. The education, the live tradings, all of that stuff. You making money while you paying them. They helping you make the money so that you can pay them, but you can also have some for yourself. I love the idea. Beautiful, beautiful business structure. Beautiful. So, but I was with them, and it get to a point where it's like, man, something is still missing. Something is still missing with, the knowledge that I'm gaining or I'm trying to gain. Like I'm not gaining that big picture. So as far as when it comes down to other traders that I would say, hey, I'm gonna be looking at this dude every day faithfully. None. There are some that I admire, but really none, because it's very few that actually teach what I've come to learn as king of the trading world.
Right.
Especially for me. Somebody else might be like, nah, that ain't king.
Yeah.
Give me the moving averages and support and resistance. That's all I need. Okay, that was for you, because your perception is your reality. But something that I perceive as golden is that volume, and it's not many people that I'm seeing that's teaching volume. They're not teaching the volume profile. Like it's giving you a key to see what's going to happen before it even happens at a high probability rate.
I think if you it may be limited in options because coming over to futures, man, I see some of every kind of trader. I done seen footprint traders. I done seen heat map traders. I done seen DOM traders. I done seen volume traders. I done seen market profile traders. You know what I'm saying? So it's very diverse in the future space, bro. Because with futures, you get so much data to be able to look at.
Okay. So a lot of people that teach binary options, right?
Mm-hmm.
They a lot of times they don't teach you about volume because number one, 9 times out of 10, if you're signed up under their affiliate link, they're getting paid every time you lose. All right. And yeah, that's the messed up part.
Right.
And then number two, the website that I'm using they don't even offer a volume indicator.
Yeah.
All right. So that makes it even harder for you to know what's going to happen the very next candle.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to go like a workaround. I use a whole nother broker that does offer tick data, you know what I'm saying, which is not volume, but it's the closest you're going to get to volume. But it's like tick data, and a lot of times tick is just as good as volume, especially around key support and resistance. But you still can use volume, you know what I'm saying, even in binary options. It's just a workaround. It's a workaround for it, unfortunately. But it was built like that because they know that is the number one thing that will take somebody's trading game all the way to the top. And they don't want that.
Man, make that
real.
switch over to futures, bro. Make that switch over to
know.
futures.
Listen, I'm already there. Hey, I'm already there, honestly. I just know that when it comes down to the fastest money ever, and I'm sorry, I know it's not right to sit here and preach, hey, go for the fast money, but the type of trading that you do is definitely more discipline. It teaches you more patience. You know, it definitely does. Binary options, it does seem to a lot of people like it's more like gambling.
Yeah.
You know, but there are steps you can take for it to be calculated risk. Like anything and everything. It can be more calculated, but it's a thin line. It's a thin line. But as far as, you know, like the main trading system that you do, it does teach you more patience and it's more forgiving. It's more forgiving. Yeah, like with binary options, once it's gone in that certain amount of time, once it's gone, it's gone.
Do you understand your win rate versus your profit factor in binary
win
options?
rate, profit factor? No, but I can tell you something I can do.
Yeah.
I pull up Chat GPT and it'll tell me everything I need to know about that. But
yeah,
no, I do look into my win rate. I do look into my win rate, but my profit factor, I would hate to sit here and assume what that even means. I really do. I hate to assume, but because just using it in context, you know. But
you can have a horrible, you can have a low win rate. You know what I'm saying? Like me myself, my win rate fluctuates between 30 and 40%. You know, it's about 36, 38% on average. But my profit factor is 1.9 or higher. So it means I can lose 9 trades and one trade can make up for all 9 of them. All 9 of the losses.
Right.
Because because you manage your risk well. You know what I mean? So if I lose all those trades back to back, one trade is gonna make up for all those losses plus more and clean all that up.
It's funny you say that, right? Because in binary options, I just created the same thing. I hate to say created. I'm going to say reproduce. All right. Or I created it again or reproduce, however you want to look at it. Because I didn't come up with this idea. I didn't. And that's just me being transparent. I seen it from somebody else and I built on top of it to make it even better. But the same thing with binary options. I got a calculator I just reproduced, and it's going to give you the trades that you need to take so that it can do just exactly what you just said. You can lose 9, but win 1, and you're in profit, just like that. So we have the same tools in binary options, but trust and believe, that win rate factor, I definitely got to look into that. I bet if I was to sit here and take all the trades that I did take, the profit and all that good stuff, and slam them in the chat GPT, I bet it could give me my win rate factor. But that is definitely something. You said 1.9?
Yeah.
What's a good win rate factor?
I mean, if you 1.5, 1.5 or higher, that's great. You know what I mean? Because you can lose 3-4 trades back to back, and then one trade can make up for those 4 or 5 losses.
Okay, win rate factor. I'm not looking at that.
Yeah. Your profit factor. You
profit
have
factor.
Win rate, which most traders focus on win rate.
Right.
And when you see somebody with like a 80-90% win rate, that just means they scalp a lot. You know what I mean? They'll go for like 3-4 ticks and get out. You know what I mean? So they're probably making like $20-$30 here and there. You know what I'm saying? So they have a high win rate because they're only looking for small pieces of movement. You know what I mean? Now, a trader like myself, that's an intraday trader that holds trades, tends to hold trades for an hour or two. You know what I mean? You tend to have a lower win rate, but a high profit factor because your trades, your winning trades overwhelmingly win, and make up for all those losses, plus give you your profit back. You know what I mean? So I might take 3-4 losses for $100 each, but then that 4th or 5th trade is gonna be like a $800, $1,000 win. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna look into that. I want that's a good spec to know.
For sure.
That's
for
a
sure.
good spec.
So I want to talk about your visions for the future before we get off here, man.
All right.
Fast forward 2 years. Fast forward 2 years.
Right.
And where do you see from the bottom trading being? What's the dream outcome?
To be on top. That's it. To be on top. And what does being on top look like to me?
Right.
On top to me looks like not have to hit that alarm clock. Not charging people for no service on how to trade because I'm already making money doing trading. Like, what do I need your money for? Not charging nobody. Freedom, man. Baby, where you want to go today? You want to go where? Key West? We about to go get on this plane to Key West. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For real, baby, where you want to go today?
Yeah.
Where we gonna send a dog so somebody can watch the dog while we go? Oh, you want to take him with us? All right, let's go. Enjoying life, creating memories. That's where I see myself in 2 years. At max.
Yeah.
At max. I have a heck of a plan. I got a heck of a plan. But just like a lot of us traders, that discipline plays a big part, man. It plays a big part to sit here and actually do what you're supposed to do. Quick story real quick, right? I was sitting here trading. I put 800 into my account? Yeah, about 800 into my account. And in less than an hour, I turned it into $1,111.11. Now, for my people out there that's big on astrology and know astrology, you got what's called a ruling number. Without me getting into the ruling number, but for me, that means that my ancestors are speaking to me, from the spiritual realm. They was telling me, stop trading. You already gained, you already got what you needed for the day. Stop. My ruling number is 11 or just a bunch of ones, So I seen that on my balance. I said, oh, that's my sign. I need to go ahead and quit. I need to go ahead and stop this. But I didn't. What happened? Ended up at square one. Ended right back up at square one. All because I didn't listen to that inner self saying, yo, you're supposed to be stopping right here, man. So for real. So that's the only thing that I see holding me back is me. Yeah. But in 2 years though, I will definitely have that under control. Yeah. And honestly, I feel like I got it under control now, but hey. We all working to do what we can do.
Oh,
it's all right.
All right. So I wanted to ask, do you trade alone Or do you have a community that you learn when things get tough?
I do have a community. I do have a community that I'm slowly but surely building. And growing a community is tough. It's already tough to get people around you to be like, yeah, to buy into it.
Real.
And without all the extra influences on the outside. But it is tough. But at the same time, I do have a community, people I do talk to. Unfortunately, they're all over the world, from Poland to the Carolinas, where else? Kenya, Ghana. You know what I'm saying? But I do have people that I can speak to about trading. Oh, I definitely got somebody in Cali also. He's in Cali. I actually plan on meeting up with that dude, because me and my fiance, we are gonna go to Cali and meet up with him. She love that Cali weather, man. She love it. Yeah, I ain't been there yet. She done been there, but I ain't been there yet. So I definitely got some that's like, huh?
It's nice. It's nice. It's like that's between 70 and 80, like damn near all the time. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy. Yeah.
I was on a call with the guy that I'm cool with that is in Cali. He talking about, man, all that noise outside. I said, what's going on? He said, they're cutting down palm trees. I'm like, we ain't got that in Ohio. We ain't got palm trees, man.
Yeah. Damn.
But my bad. But yeah, the community wise though, on Telegram, and I'm actually in the process of building my Discord right now, like as we speak. Okay. I'm learning how to do this thing, and it's definitely gonna be up full-fledged. TikTok, I wouldn't say I have a community on TikTok, but there are people that do follow me, check my content out.
Word up.
And ask me different questions, whatever the case may be. YouTube, I got a lot of content on there, so I wouldn't really classify that as a community. But on Telegram, as of right now, that's mainly where the community is, but I'm gonna be shifting that over to Discord here soon. I give it a month tops. I should have the whole Discord thing figured out.
Okay. So do you see yourself sticking strictly with options, or are you open to exploring futures, Forex, or even prop firm challenges, which we spoke about that a little bit, So you're looking to go and cross over in there, dive in water, right?
Yes, I am. Well, I am looking to diversify, because I don't like being a one-trick pony. Even my job would tell you that I'm not a one-trick pony. Yeah, I can do everything, and I it's crazy. I'm not really even proud to even say this, but because I'm taking myself to a job, helping somebody else get rich. You know what I'm saying, and struggling trying to make ends meet. But even at my job, I'm not a one-trick pony. I can do it all except for payroll, and they can vouch for that. You know? So payroll is the only thing. They ain't let me mess with nobody else's money. Yeah, but they'll let me tell somebody else what to do and how to do it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let me mess with the money though.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with that. I ain't mad about that. But yes, I do, and I will diversify, how I trade. I definitely will. I just know binary options to be that they pay. It's gonna pay. I sit here and turn that $20 into 1,000.
Yeah.
I say, hey, give me 800. That's gonna hit my account in less than 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I know for a fact it's gonna hit in 30 minutes. So
right. So man, at what point will you personally feel like you've made it as a trader?
Hey, once again,
will you be able to just say, I can get up and go when I want? When I want, where I want.
But after I see myself consistently, as of right now, my goal, right? As of right now, realistically, $200 a day. $200 a day.
Yeah.
I feel like, okay, I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. I'm still gonna work my job, but I'm getting somewhere. But $300 a day for 3 to 4 months straight, I made it.
Yeah.
I made it.
Yeah.
And that's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money, but that's gonna be enough to take care of all my bills, whatever else, and have something left over. $300 a day.
If you can consistently do that every day, that is a lot of money, bro.
What? And it can be done.
Yeah.
I know it can.
That's borderline 6-figure salary right there.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
I know it can. That's $2,000 a week.
Yeah.
$2,000 a week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. That's when I know I made it. Where I'm making what I make at my job half the time.
Trill spill.
That's it.
Trill spill,
That's
man. Hey, man, let's end with some of these rapid fire questions right quick, man. Just some playful stuff to ask you. You give me your answer right off the top of your head. First answer that comes to mind.
I'm bad at these, man. I'm bad at these. I am. But this is what I'm gonna do. I gotta let you know. I'll give you your answer, but let me dissect it in my mind. Just give me at least 5 seconds, man. But it's gonna be the first one, but I gotta think about how I'm gonna word it. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead. I'm ready. Let's go.
What's your go-to trading platform?
Pocket options.
Coffee or energy drinks?
Coffee.
What is the most underrated skill in trading?
Money management.
Favorite book on trading?
Forex Conquered.
Do you trade with music or in silence?
In silence.
Best stress reliever after a long day?
Oh, they gonna ban you. They gonna ban you if I say this.
It's all good, man.
they gonna ban you. Man, being my fiance.
Yeah.
That's the one word.
Square business.
The one word, fiance.
Yeah. Square business, man. Hey, Keith, man, from the bottom, man. It's been a good conversation, dog. I appreciate you, man, for real.
Hey, I hope so, man. And I just honestly, man, my whole thing is, my whole message is getting to the people that feel like there's no other way out.
Real.
And it is. There is a whole nother way out. And I hate to say easy because this stuff is not easy.
Right.
It's not. If you feel like working a job is not for you and you want to use it as a stepping stone, even if you come into the trading arena, you can do a little bit, you know what I'm saying, get your money and go and do something else. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of traders don't want to sit here and trade. Once they get this stuff down, trading is boring.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody trying to sit in front of a computer.
We do more waiting than anything.
Come on. Oh, man. You ain't lying.
We do more waiting than anything. The most patient is the most paid.
It is. You're right.
Yeah.
But yeah, just want the people to know, man, there are ways out here. This stuff is not a scam. It's not. It's not a scam. This stuff is real, and you can make some real money, man. But without me talking your ears off, man, I want to salute you for what you're doing.
Business.
I got, I got in touch with you, not just to be up, not to be, content.
Yeah.
But I want people to see that name from the bottom, and I want them to be able to relate with that.
Real.
Being at the bottom, knowing that you can take this thing all the way up.
Yeah.
You can take this thing all the way up, and the goals are very attainable. It all just depend on you, though. It all depend on you.
My goal is to connect with real everyday traders doing this and just
come on now,
coming with a genuine message. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to avoid the fluff talk, the Lamborghini bro talk. You know what I'm saying? I flipped $100 to 20,000 type shit. You know what I mean? I want to talk actual discipline. I want to talk actual process. You know what I'm saying? Understanding what it is and actually creating and making something out of this. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody I connect with, I want us to be in it for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? We like in this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, let them know where they can connect with you, bro.
Man, I got a link tree.
Okay.
Get a hold of the link tree link from the bottom trades. Yeah, man. The link tree, that's going to be able to send you wherever you're trying to go. If you're trying to see content on YouTube or my Facebook or TikTok or just even my email, you know what I'm saying? To hit me up on there, man. It'll be able to send you where you need to be, man. We can do more talking about it. I love talking about this stuff. You're going to get tired of me talking about this stuff. As a matter of fact, I bet you're ready to hit the button on me and like, dude, shut up. But but for real though, I love this stuff, man. I do. I love it. And that's why I'm like, I don't have no doubts in it.
Yeah.
I don't. It's going to do something for me. And it has done something for me. It has.
Right.
But like I said, life be life. And sometimes you got to empty out that account so you can take care of business.
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, Thanks, guys, for tuning in for another episode of the NOFOMO Podcast, where we discuss keeping it cool and adapting to today's ever-changing markets. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button so that you don't miss out on those future drops. We've got plenty more insight coming your way. And until next time, stay focused, stay disciplined, and remember, when it comes to trading, the best mindset to keep is no FOMO, man.